Okay, so this is a second contact at this location. Judy just got herself a, what was your Wheatie? She just got a 46 Wheatie, so this is the second contact, and it's ringing up in the 30 range. I'll let you give it a listen. You can hear that, it's ringing up pretty solid 35. Let's get this one dug up and see what it is. I'm using a different tool today. I purchased a military, it's a US, it's not US issue, it's a US, I guess you would say, clone of a US military issue shovel. Got it at an Army surplus store, but it's not the true US, but it does say US Armies on there. But yeah, it's a replica of one. It's pretty heavy duty. It's funny when you get used to one particular kind of a tool. I mean, this one's got a bigger, it's got a wider berth on it. It seems to be digging a little bit harder to dig it out. Dig a small hole with this thing. I got it out. Nope. Right here in the sidewall. Well, kind of in the sidewall, right at the bottom of the hole. Right at the bottom of the hole. Yeah, let's get this one out. Ah, there it is, finally. I see what it is. I think this is just a big piece of, I think it's a big piece of lead. Yep, looks like a big piece of lead. That was giving me a really good signal. And that was pretty deep. This was down like 8 inches. 8 inches down, but there you go. Just a large piece of lead. But this signal, you know, could have been a computer button or something like that, because it was a pretty good signal. You heard it coming in at 35. And lead will do that. Musket balls give you a good signal too, and that's a pretty big chunk of lead to give you a good signal. But oh well, piece of lead. I'll take it. So I finally got a target, and this one was very sporadic. It was only ringing up 31 to 33, jumping around like crazy. So I was expecting more of a pull tab. But as I got it out of the ground, I got this really green. As you can see, it's probably a large penny. But this one's super green. Still got the big clunk of dirt on it. But yeah, these coins at this particular place tend to come up pretty green. We were here in the winter episode when we were actually looking for sites to metal detect on, and I'll put the link up here where you can actually see where we dug some large pennies in this condition. So there you go. It's another green one. So let me see if I can pop off the dirt and get some kind of detail out of this thing. I kind of scratched it, which is kind of unfortunate, but that happens. You know, especially when you're not really sure what the target is and you're digging like a madman because of some roots. And I just scraped it a little bit. Let's see if I can get the clump of dirt off of it. What? Oh, Judy's over there. I thought that she got another good coin. Ah, there we go. That's really green. When they're this green, it's so hard to get any real kind of detail out of them. Let's see if my neat trick works. Well, I do see where it does say once something. I think it's King George. But anyways, it's an older. Might be a King George, it might be an Edward. But man, no, she's really caked. I'll have to clean this one up later and show you what it is, because I'm not going to get much detail out of it right now, but there you go. Hopefully we can start finding some more of these. Okay, so this one, I had Judy come over and swing it. You swung it.
Yeah.
What did it sound like to you?
It's like wonky, like not a very good target.
Yeah, I mean, it could be the ground conditions today. Everything's very wet, but this was pretty deep. It was down at about 7.5 inches. So for one of these, it's a very deep target. This is why these ones are very hard to get for a lot of new detectorists. And there's still quite a few of these left because they're the easiest things to lose, right?
They are, because they're so tiny.
Yeah.
And I get angry every time I go out with you and you find one.
I know, I've been been on a roll lately when I've been finding a fishy or two on every occasion that I go out, even when I've been going out without bringing the camera, right? So I've been very lucky this year. Every time getting a fishy so far. But I'll keep my fingers crossed. I might have just jinxed myself now because I'm saying it.
I hope you do. I hope you jinx yourself, and I hope I start finding it.
Okay, I can take that. Anyways, there it is. Let's look at the dirt on it, which I don't think I'm gonna. I can try to pluck it off, but
Don't rub it.
yeah, I know. It says that.
Everybody.
All right, don't have to rub it.
Just remember, you got your Hawkeye sweater here, right?
As soon as I see it's a. I can't tell.
All right. Can I come?
No. All right, it's a Vicky. I ain't touching it any further.
Don't rub it.
It looks like 1870. So that's a nice one. We'll clean up with some water later and we'll get a good shot of it. But lo and behold, there it is. 1870 Vicky fishing. I'll take it. Okay, so first off, it's getting really chilly. We've been here for about 2.5 hours. I haven't gotten that much. I got the well, I haven't, except for the large penny and the fish scale and the Georgie. That's just
And I've
me.
gotten 583 pennies in a plaid dime.
As you can tell, it got really windy. It's really cold. We're gonna have to give it a little bit of a rest. And she can go get her sweatshirt on. She was wearing this, which is mine, but she wasn't cold, and she had it wrapped around her. And then she gave it to me because I was cold. I was in my t-shirt.
And now I'm cold and need the sweatshirt back, but
Yep.
it's in the truck.
So the area that we're detecting in here, obviously, these coins aren't very deep, and today is a bad day for Don, considering he hit 2 large pennies with a darn shovel. And yeah, you guys might be saying, well, maybe if you're using a small trowel, that wouldn't happen. I'll cover the grounds there. Even using a small trowel, I still could hit them, because at this depth, I'm not assuming that it's large penny. They gotta stop doing that. Once I
They
realize,
don't sound like large pennies.
no, they don't. When they're green like this, they don't sound like large pennies. They sound more like pull tabs.
Yeah.
And I don't dig that many pull tabs, but I dug it up anyways. I hit it with the shovel again. And here, just check it out. That's like, no, not you.
I want to.
You guys check it out, not you. You can check it out in a second.
I'm so selfish.
She forgets that I'm talking to the viewers, not talking to her sometimes, and it's kind of funny, right? So yeah, check it out, how I scratched this darn thing right there. Frustrating. There's still a big clump of dirt on the side, so I don't even know what it is yet. I'll give it a rub in a second. Here, you can check out my scratchness.
Wow. Yeah, you did scratch it, didn't you?
Yeah. So
I get
anyhow,
more angry at him with the fish scales.
let's see if I can get any little bit of a detail off of it. Green's not even coming off. Not even close. Barely.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. Well, the saving grace is that it's a Vicky large penny. I can't see the date, but I can definitely see Vicky on there pretty good. See it right there? There you go.
Oh yeah. Hello, Vicky. It's in good shape. Looks like 1886.
Oh, nice. So in 1886. Scratched 1886, that is. All right. Say, bad Dawn. Slow down. Take more care. Dig in your holes. I won't scratch it.
Leave something for me.
Oh, I oughta meet. But yeah, boo. But hey, it's another large penny. I'll take it. All right. So anyways, we're gonna go get warmed up and maybe come back after
Maybe.
maybe come back after we eat. I wanted to go to another park because the grass here is really long in areas, but since we're hitting
stuff here.
since we're hitting these at this depth here, we'll stick around here for a little while after we come back with some warmer clothing on. I should say. Okay, so this is after cleaning. We're just having a little bit of a snack here. Cleaned up really nicely, so it's in pretty good shape. And even though the fact that I nicked the edge of it. I'm gonna call this Nicky Day. What? What's so funny?
Nicky Day.
Well, that's what it is, Nicky. I've nicked every one of my coins that I've got out of the ground so far. Right? So, yeah. Anyhow, so we're gonna venture back out for a little while, right? Try some more?
Yeah.
Why not? It's in really good shape.
Now.
Okay, on this target, I already flipped the plug over. I was getting a 46 prior with the coil, and now that I'm using the Sunray probe, I'm getting a 47. So let's see what this is. I'll let you listen to it. Can you hear that? There you go. It's a solid 47. All right. Oh, lo and behold, why it's giving me a 47. As soon as I just cleared off a piece of it, I see it's a silver dime. Okay, you can be quiet now, detector. There you go. Silver, blue nose, and it says just a Georgie though, but nevertheless silver. That was down at 4 inches. So yeah, that means that the ground here is still original. This area as well, at least from the 40s. So that's a good start. We just moved areas after having a confrontation with those eccentric people, I'll call them, pretty much. But anyhow, first target since we moved areas, and silver dime. So okay, so today a lot of these signals are like, these coins are so green and corroded that they don't give you a great signal. If I was to film every one of them, I would run out of batteries and run out of hard drives. So anyways, I'm pretty much just doing it where I'm detecting it, flipping it over, and if it's nothing, I'm not going to film it. And then when I actually realize that it is something really good, I put the camera on. But this one, as you can see right here, it's a large penny. Look how green it is. And there's some part of the green dirt. Right? This is one place that, I mean, I still like finding them like this, mind you. I mean, they're still large pennies, but they're so corroded that they're very difficult to deal with. The silver ones are not though, so knowing that you're getting old stuff here is still worth the dig, right? Some parts are, you know, the coins are in very good condition, but this place obviously not. There must be some kind of fertilizer in this ground that eats them up, or the acidity in some of these trees. But here we go. Go around. Whoa, this one I might actually be able to get a date now off of, because this side isn't as green. Look at the difference. Super green, not so much. So let's see if I can get a date. Fantastic, I can get a date. This area seems to be a really old area. I mean, older than some part of the park, because everything that comes out of this area seems to be from the Victorian age. This one's in 1889. Wow. Yep, but this side's so toasty. Oh, I'm able to get a little bit off. Okay, I got Vicky coming into play. There you go, Queen Victoria. Okay, so after getting that large penny, my hole's actually underneath my rag. I scanned the area. Well, I got another conductive target, and it was a little sporadic, but not much. I ended up digging a large nail with it, and I ended up getting a bottle cap. And right now I got another good signal right on the sidewall here, and I'll show you with the Sunray probe. I'll switch it on. Yeah, can you hear how nice that is? It's ringing up a 40, 38, 40. It's probably only about an inch in here. I'll show you with the carrot. There it is with the carrot. So it's very close. Let's get this thing out and see what it is. Where's my other glove? Oh, I'm kneeling on it. Alright. Still in there. There it is. Another large. I'm sorry, but today it just seems to be that I'm I'm getting a little bit more. I think it's more like I'm just listening for these green ones. Look at that. I think this one is going to go down as my worst day for nicking coins. I am nicking every green large penny that I've got today. This is really getting ridiculous. I put 2 little tiny marks in it. Oh boy, that's sad. But yeah, there you go. 2 little tiny nicks right there. Again, I'm not going to be able to tell what this is until we actually clean it up. I don't think, anyway. No, that side is pretty toasty. Yeah. Wow. All right, let's see if I can give it a rub. I nicked it again. She's gonna kill me. Yeah, it's frustrating when you come out with only 2 people, only one person is finding things. But it happens. Hey, it could be her today. She could be finding everything and I'm not. But anyways, let's see what this is. It's another Vicky. All right, this one looks like to be. It's a nice date. I think it's 1888. $1888, but man, has it ever chewed up. Not to mention my 2 little nick marks on there. And not one of my best metal detecting days.
I see green.
What kind of green?
Oh, I think it's a large cent.
Nice. She got her first large cent of the day. Beautiful. And how green is green?
Very green.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully she can get a date off it. It's been a tough day today. It's really windy.
Oh, I nicked it.
What else is new?
But not as bad as you.
This is
Nicky day.
I don't even know how to explain this. This is like a Nicky phenomenon today.
1891.
Sweet. Another Vicky. Man, this area is full of Vickies.
Oh.
They're really green Vickies, but they're still Vickies. Right?
Yeah, I can read some of the words on this side, but it's really toasty.
Nice.
Can't see her face at all.
Well, I'm happy that you got a large penny because now you can breathe a little sigh of relief because she was getting a little angry at me earlier for just
A little angry.
after, you know, kept pulling green ones out of the green ones out of the green ones and a fishy. So, found a little frustrating, eh? Sometimes when everyone, like when someone else is finding stuff and you're not, you tend to think to yourself, what is wrong? Am I doing something wrong today? Because we're using the same detectors, right? So,
Oh, I'm convinced some days that you sabotage my machine, but
yeah, right. Anyhow. Okay, cool. Nice one. Nice one.
I was still. I found a George too. I just show you.
Yeah. So, all right. Hopefully, you can get another one. Let's pitter patter. We're not gonna stick around much longer. It's getting late in the day. We've been here for a long time.
Ugh, and I'm hungry.
Yeah, we haven't eaten anything except for some
Timbits.
some Don bits earlier.
Timbits.
Yep. All right. Thanks.
So after digging up my large cent, I came over to the area that Don found his large cents, and about 6 inches away from his hole, I discovered another signal bringing up 31 on my machine. Nice, beautiful tone. Like I'm overlapping on your hole, I think.
So I might have missed the target.
Yeah.
I swung the second time and I got the other large penny, but I didn't. I swung again around it, but I might have missed it. I mean, obviously I missed something.
I can see just the edge of your one hole here. That's okay. I don't mind when you miss targets.
Hey, we all miss targets.
Very true.
These aren't vacuum cleaners, they're metal detectors. Although the Hoover boys might say something different. What?
There's your other hole.
Oh yeah. She broke my other hole plug up. I don't like that if it's in the plug. So maybe I didn't miss anything that good.
Okay. There it is.
Oh.
It's a large cent.
Alright, another large cent. Sweet.
The green came off, and the green was the size of the scale, which is why I thought it...
So I missed the large cent in my hole. That was 3 large pennies.
Oh, I should be able to get a date off of this one.
Nice. So what year, if you can see, year?
1890.
Oh, frick, another Vicky.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna call this Vicky Hill. Right? That's a lot of Vickies today. I can't even count them. They're in my pocket right now.
This
Very
one's
nice.
just about as toasted as my large cent on her side, but this side's perfect. Well, not perfect, but beautiful.
Wow, that's pretty good. 2 pennies. All right. And I missed one. Eh. Oh well, at least you got it. I'm happy about that. Sweet. Very good.
In the pocket.